Imagine a world where a single nation holds the reins of global power. Would that be a world of balance or imbalance? Today we're delving deep into an issue that's been a hot topic in recent years: the rise of China. China, once considered a sleeping giant, has awoken and is making its presence felt on the world stage. The country's economic prowess is growing at an unprecedented rate, and its influence in world politics is expanding. But what does this mean for the United States, a nation that has long held the mantle of global leadership? The implications are vast and complex, and the stakes are high. The balance of global power is shifting, and the question that arises is, what should the United States do? Should it stand by and watch as China rises, or should it take steps to maintain its position as the world's leading power? So, why is it crucial for the United States to suppress the rise of China, no matter the cost? First and foremost, economic competition. As we delve into the world of economics, it becomes clear that China's booming economy poses a significant threat to the United States' position as the world's largest economy. Over the past few decades, China has transformed from a largely agrarian society to a global manufacturing powerhouse. This explosive growth has been fueled by a combination of government policies, a massive workforce, and strategic investments in key industries. In particular, China is rapidly gaining an edge in areas like technology, clean energy, and manufacturing. These are sectors that are not only vital to the global economy, but also to the future of our planet. In the realm of technology, China's advancement in artificial intelligence and 5G technology is notable. In clean energy, China is the world's largest producer of solar panels and electric vehicles. The United States stands to lose its economic dominance if China's rise is left unchecked. Secondly, China's technological advancements. In recent years, China has been making significant strides in various technology sectors, outpacing the United States in some areas. Let's take a look at some examples. Take 5G technology, for instance. China has been leading in the research, development, and implementation of this next-generation wireless technology. Then we have artificial intelligence. China's advancements in AI are nothing short of impressive, with their developments in machine learning and automation often making headlines. And let's not forget about robotics. China has been heavily investing in robotics, with numerous factories across the country being automated. These technological advancements pose a serious threat to US tech dominance. If the US doesn't keep up, it risks falling behind. And falling behind in technology isn't just about prestige or profits. It's about national security, economic stability, and the ability to shape the future. Technology is the future, and China is racing ahead. Thirdly, China's military expansion. This is a growing concern that cannot be overlooked. China has been steadily increasing its military capabilities, investing heavily in advanced weaponry and technology. This surge in military power has significant implications not only for the United States but also for global security. The potential for China to wield this power in ways that challenge international norms and threaten peace is real. Unchecked, China could become a formidable military rival. Reason number 4. China's influence in global institutions. As China's economic and political weight grows, so too does its sway over international organizations. From the United Nations to the World Trade Organization, China is increasingly shaping the agenda, pushing its own norms and rules. This influence goes beyond mere policy decisions, potentially altering the very fabric of global governance. This shift in power dynamics could lead to a world where China, not the United States, sets the standards. China's growing clout could redefine the world order. Fifthly, the ideological clash. The United States and China are fundamentally different in their ideologies. The US, a beacon of democracy and freedom, stands in stark contrast to China's authoritarian regime. The US values human rights, freedom of speech and liberty, while China is often criticized for its human rights record and lack of political freedom. These ideological differences are not just philosophical debates, they have real-world implications. Ideological differences can lead to conflict, and the US must stand firm. The list goes on. Let's delve further into the reasons. At number 6, we find economic debt. As China continues to lend vast amounts of money to countries around the world, it's creating a web of economic dependency. This debt diplomacy provides China with significant leverage over other nations, potentially compromising the global economic balance that the United States has long sought to maintain. Next up, at reason 7, is cyber warfare. The digital age has ushered in new forms of conflict, and cyber attacks pose a significant threat to national security. China's advanced capabilities in this domain could disrupt critical infrastructure, compromise sensitive information, and even influence public opinion. The United States must be vigilant to counter these threats and protect its digital frontiers. The eighth reason is intellectual property theft. China has been accused of stealing technology and ideas from various sectors, from tech to pharmaceuticals. This not only undermines US businesses, but it can also stifle innovation and economic growth. Coming in at reason 9 are environmental concerns. As China's economy grows, so does its environmental footprint. The United States, along with the rest of the world, bears the brunt of the consequences of pollution and climate change. Suppressing China's rise could be a strategy to enforce stricter environmental standards and protect our planet for future generations. Finally, at reason 10, we have geopolitical influence. As China expands its reach, it is reshaping international norms and institutions in ways that may not align with US values and interests. The United States must act to ensure that the global order remains favorable and conducive to its vision of a free and open world. These are all compelling reasons why the US must suppress the rise of China. To sum things up, we've delved into 10 essential reasons why the United States must be vigilant in its stance towards the rise of China, no matter the cost. These reasons are not merely a collection of hypothetical scenarios, but rather pressing realities that could shape the future of our world. Firstly, we touched upon economic competition, highlighting how China's burgeoning economy could potentially overshadow the United States. This isn't just about dollars and cents, but about the influence and power that comes with economic dominance. Secondly, we discussed China's rapid technological advancements. From 5G to artificial intelligence, China is making strides that could leave the US in the dust if not adequately addressed. Our third point revolved around military expansion. China's strengthening military power is a cause for concern, and it's vital for the US to maintain its defensive capabilities to ensure global stability. Fourthly, we explored China's growing influence in global institutions. From the United Nations to the World Trade Organization, China's increasing sway could reshape the international order in ways that may not favor the United States. Fifthly, we delved into the ideological clash between the two nations. The difference in values, principles, and political systems is a reality that cannot be ignored. The remaining 5 reasons, from China's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative to its increasing soft power, further emphasized the multifaceted nature of this challenge. It's important to understand that these are not just isolated issues, but rather intertwined facets of a larger geopolitical puzzle. The rise of China presents a clear and present challenge to the United States. Each of these 10 points underscores the urgency and importance of this matter. We encourage you to think about these points and the implications they could have on our future. This is not a situation to be taken lightly. It's a call to action, a reminder that the balance of power is in a delicate state. The rise of China presents a clear and present challenge to the United States. The question is, how will the US respond to ensure the balance of power?